basically, when we sweep someone, and this is assuming they kind of know what they're doing. We're gonna try to like not address this idea of like, what if I just do like, we're gonna use the tripod, for example. You know, a beginner, I just knock them down, they fall down, I get like, we're not really gonna deal with that. Right? We're gonna assume that you guys know how to do that. The idea is when I sweep someone, there are two kind of potential ways that it can go. One is they're gonna post their hand on the mat, and I will have only swept them by virtue of controlling one lever to their hip, in which case we're gonna have a little bit of a battle. So if I go like this and Sarah posts her right hand, and it's like, okay, how are we gonna get it? That's one of the ways that I can sweep someone. If I get both levers to the hip and she posts her hand, doesn't really matter. So we're really just gonna be working on the idea of how can I get my sweeps to work if there's only one lever being controlled, but then ideally, how can I just always get double lever control, double ankle control when we're performing sweeps? Because if you get both levers to the hip, regardless of what they're good at in terms of like active posting, basing, recovery, all that kind of stuff, you're going to sweep them, you're going to get them. If you don't have that, the better they are at active posting and basing and having these technical stand-up battles, the more likely it is that either your sweep is going to fail or the consequence of finishing it is going to be you getting tired. You're going to have such a battle when you go through this that you're like, oh man, I maybe don't have the energy to do it. Certainly if you're interested in competing, you want to have multiple matches, you really have to work on the concept of energy conservation. That's like one of the most important things that competitors usually take a little while to figure out. Usually you start competing, you just go balls to the wall, you try to finish somebody, and you realize, oh man, I got 4 more matches, or whatever, right? So when we're dealing with sweeps, we want to be able to understand what is a high percentage, not just sweep technique, but what is a high percentage approach? And the highest percentage approach is to do everything I can to gain both levers to the hip before I attempt to complete a sweep. So just to go through the tougher version, we're going to start out with the tripod sweep, and we're going to have our partner post their hand. So if our partner is right foot forward, my left foot is in the hip, I've got my right butterfly hook. As she posts her hand, the way that I can still complete this sweep is by switching hands and switching feet. So right now, my left foot is controlling her center of gravity. This is creating a frame against her hip so she can't advance forward. I'm going to switch my right foot against her hip, because if I keep this foot here, we're going to have this sort of battle where I want a technical stand-up and she wants a technical stand-up. So if she grabs my ankle, I can't technical stand-up. She can't. So it's like, I'm sure you've seen, if you watched enough matches, you've seen these like weird 50-50 battles where both guys are trying to, it's kind of the same thing. So we want to avoid that. So to avoid that, I'm going to switch hands. She's going to grab my ankle, and I'm going to put my foot on her wrist. And I'm going to start to kick myself free, like that. So she's holding, I'm pushing, so wrist, biceps, and I can kind of grind down more towards the center of their hips. Whatever works, it's not like super important, as long as I know that I need to free this foot. So the first concept that we're introducing as far as successfully finishing let's say a combative sweep, a sweep that's not just me controlling both levers, is how do I perform a technical stand-up while denying my partner a technical stand-up? So she has her foot in base, she has her hand in base, which means I've got the ability to push this free and stand up while maintaining this lever control. Everybody follow that movement? Okay, so just go through it one more time. What's happening here is her center of gravity is being shifted away. I've got control of it, and I keep her forced to base. Like there's no way she can perform the technical stand-up because she's being forced to stay in base. I can shift my foot here, and now I can perform. If she's trying technical stand-up, she doesn't have the ability to do it because she can't withdraw her bottom leg. I can withdraw mine, and I complete the sweep. That's usually going to be how most single lever sweeps go. We won't do it right now, but as another example, single leg X. Right. I tilt someone, she starts to try to get back up. I control the single lever. We had a little bit of an exchange. She tried to get up, I tried to get up, I won. Right. That's the more sort of like, I don't want to call it low percentage because it's still pretty high percentage, but in terms of energy expenditure, that's not the way I would want to sweep someone. If this works and it works quickly, great. But I just want you to understand how it feels before we move on to the next element, which is going to be using Kazushi to always gain both levers and not having to have this technical stand-up out. So are there any questions about this movement?
Are you actively trying to pin that hand to her hip, or do you just...
Not so much pin it, I just want to kick my leg. Like, this is honestly something that will be, like, oftentimes people won't even do it. Like the amount of times I've seen somebody who isn't pretty extensively familiar with like our methodology even bother to have a technical stand-up battle after a sweep. Like elite black belts, I'll do it, but most practitioners, they don't have any idea that that's even a thing. They're just like, oh, I got tripod sweep, I guess I'll play guard now. So it doesn't really matter if you pin the wrist, or you just need to have, like, I'm trying to be gentle, because I'm not trying to like hoof her, but when this happens, if she grabs my ankle, and I just like, kick, it's not about pinning, right? Like it's about blasting her hand off of you, and then getting out. Alright? Okay, let's get to work, everybody.